Okay, we're live. All right, we're going to get going in just a few seconds here. I'll give everybody a minute just to get their mats and settle in. Okay, Lucy, perfect. I see you waving. That's perfect. Yes. All right. Oh, and that's, okay, Isha, I see you. Hello. Okay, so let's lie down. Let's get going. Nice basic flow today. I've done this class before. Nothing too fancy, but we'll just keep our bodies moving. Starting lying on your backs, hands by your side, palms facing up, and we'll just take a few moments to settle in. Now's the time to leave your day behind, leave your morning go, no more planning or reviewing or figuring anything out. Find quietness, find stillness, find your breath. On the inhale, your belly rises. On the exhale, your belly falls. Moving towards filling your lungs with air on the inhale and then emptying them on the exhale. Going to the ends of your breath. Use your breath to soften your body. Scan your body from the tips of your toes and move to the crown of your head. Just learn to let go. Use your breath to stay present and out of the chatter of your mind. Lastly, use your breath to cultivate that quiet inner place, that inner you. Separate from the emotional you, separate from that voice in your head. It's the place you want to learn to react and respond from in life with equanimity. And as you stay with your breath and continue to soften your body, I'll bring you our intention. Compassion is a deep awareness of the suffering of others, coupled with a desire to alleviate it. Compassion has nothing to do with any self-interest or expectation. Whether you're on the giving or the receiving end, compassion has been shown to have profound and measurable effects, from reduced levels of stress and depression to faster healing from surgery. Through practice, we can increase our own capacity for generosity and love. And in doing so, we benefit both as individuals and as a society. All right, slowly and at your own pace. Start to wake your body up. Bring some small movements to your fingers and toes, your wrists and your ankles, and when you're ready, give yourself a nice stretch. Stretch your hands above your head, stretch your feet away from you. On the inhale, find length, and on the exhale, find softness, and move between contracting all the muscles in your body to softening all the muscles in your body. Do this a few times at your own pace until you're ready to hug it. Let's round out today. Knee to your nose, use your core, hold. Keep your legs hugged in as you drop the head to the mat. Keep the chin towards your chest, lengthening out through the cervical spine. Drop your sacrum down, lengthening out through the lumbar spine. Make a lot of contact between your belly and your thighs and rock from side to side, side to side. Waking up through the low back and the sacrum. And then when you're ready, hands and feet flat on the floor. Feel the outer edges of the mat. And let's rock those knees from side to side. Getting your first spinal twist. Be gentle. Be fluid. Start to cultivate your yoga breath, your ujjayi breath, breathing in and out through your nose, maybe constricting your throat. Don't be afraid to make a little bit of noise, create your own personal soundtrack to your practice. All right. Let's use an ab routine to warm our bodies up, create a little bit of heat. Plant the feet a comfortable distance from your hips. Interlock your hands behind your head, elbows nice and wide. Support your head into your hands, keeping the neck muscles, the cervical muscles nice and relaxed if you can. And just start with some basic crunches. Using the upper abs to peel the shoulder blades off of the mat, lifting and lowering, lots of control. All right, changing from an ab routine to yoga by going a little deeper than the upper abs. Find the Mula Bandha, Uddiyana Bandha, that internal squeezing. Feel the difference. It's like you're doing Kegel work, you're stopping yourself from going to the bathroom. Move slow. Move rhythmic. And now move with your breath. Change it from an ab routine to yoga by moving with your breath. Feel the difference. Like exhale, lift, inhale, lower. All right, let's get ready to work our circles. Circle to the left and up, to the right and down, and then up to the right and down, to the left. Try to keep the chin away from the chest. Keep engaging through your deep core. Keep moving with your breath. Try to get into a bit of a rhythm. I like exhale every time I roll up. Inhale as I roll down. Change it from an ab routine to yoga by noticing the full body connection. Feel all 10 toes slightly pressing down on the mat. And feel this movement right out to the tips of the elbows and crown of the head. Take a break if you need it. Changing from an ab routine to yoga by maintaining a drishti, a focal point. Your eyes are closed as your third eye, the space between your eyebrows. When your eyes are open, you just have a soft gaze of the drishti, the tip of your nose. All right. Let's go across our bodies. Opposite elbow reaches to that opposite knee. Control that foot as you lift it and as you lower it. If you're ready for a full bicycle, extend the opposite leg away from you and move slowly. Move rhythmic. Keep moving with your breath. Keep engaging through the deep core. Keep noticing the full body connection. And maintain your drishti. Make this a meditation in motion. Stay inwards. All right, let's work those lower abs. Hands are by your side. Palms are facing down. Tap the floor with your toes. Lift and lower the sacrum off the mat. Lift and lower with lots of control. You can re-tap the floor, or you can extend the legs away from you. Stick with this. Or hands behind your head, elbows and knees tap. Contracting upper and lower at the same time. Go to our leg lifts. Hands are by your side, palms are facing down. Extend the legs nice and long up towards the ceiling. Flex the feet, spread the toes, flatten out that lower back. Feel your inner core engage. Your own pace, you're lifting and lowering with lots of control. You start to feel this in your lower back. Then you work one leg at a time. You bow or you bend your knees and you just tap the floor. Or you don't go down as far. Nice. Let's reset with those heels pointing straight up. Flex the feet, spread the toes. Let's take 5 to lower this time. At 3, you're halfway down. And when you're hovering, chin towards your chest, point your toes, let's flutter for 20. And again, breathe. Soft. Find that recovery. Extend through the heels, flex the feet, spread the toes, take 5 to lower. 3, you're halfway down. At 1, you're hovering, flex the feet, or point the toes, chin to your chest, let's scissor. And 12, really nice, hug in, breathe. Learn to soften your body. Find that recovery. Last round, reach the heels, flex the feet, spread the toes. Plant hands, take 5 to lower. 3. And 1, keep it flexed, chin toward your chest. See if you can just pulse, nice short pulses. 10 taps. And circles to the right. And to the left. Nice. All right. Soften your body. Find that recovery. Grab the backs of your thighs. 3 roll-ups. Massage out the whole length of the back. Feel it. And let's come to tabletop. Line up your wrists and your shoulders, your knees and your hips. Let's go right into cat-cow on the inhale, arch on the exhale, round. And just try to visualize the spine, the shoulder blades and the pelvis. Let your head hang. Just trying to get as much movement and space in your spine. And then let's work our wrists pointing down through all 10 fingertips. Let's make some circles, circle around to the right. Feel the weight shift from the heels to the knuckles to the fingertips and then the other way. And then let's go forward and back, forward and back. Fingertips towards one another as far as you can, and back and forth, back and forth. And then fingertips towards your knees and forward and back. Open those wrists and build some strength at the same time. All right, back to the hands on the mat, fingertips point towards one another, spread the fingers, keep them there, drop your shoulders towards them, make a fist, try to keep the back of the hands under the mat and straighten up as much as you can. Hold, hips to your heels, shake it out, and then wave it out. All right, let the hands curl the toes, downward dog, let's hold. Let's do a 2-minute downward dog just to start. Got that idea from Jen. If it's too long for you, then take a break. But just do what you need to do to make it feel good in your body. Spreading your fingers, squeezing your forearms in. Letting your head hang, and then I like to engage my cervical spine. Get those neck muscles working. Try to keep your ears in line with your biceps and your elbows. Hug the triceps in, open through the neck and the shoulders there, almost hollow through the underarms. Nice. Get long through the spine. Root down and forward with your thumb and your first 2 fingers and reach out through your sitting bones. Draw your lower ribs in, kind of hollow through the belly. Find your core to lengthen the spine. Draw your tailbone towards your heels or your hip bones towards your lower ribs, whatever cue works for you. Bones of the legs to the back of the room again. Feel it. All right, let's walk our feet forward for a forward fold. Feet are hip distance apart, grasp opposite elbows. I like to just find some stillness here. You can bend your knees, rest your belly on your thighs. Just try to make this forward fold feel calming. Breathe. I know it's really hard to start slowly when you're working virtually. Just try to have the patience. Go inward. Enjoy this pose. Release the hands, bend the knees. Chin to your chest and come all the way up. Toes together, heels apart. Arms up. Let's look up. Draw your tailbone down, hug your lower ribs in. Keep the ears by the biceps and reach up and back. Just get the back engaged. Feel your body. Hands through, heart center. Surya Namaskar A, inhale. Exhale, fold. Let's come up halfway, flat back, and on an exhale, plant the hands, bend the knees. Step or hop to plank, you can drop to your knees, all the way to your belly, upward dog, downward dog. Breathe. Bend the knees up between your hands, step or hop to the front, come up halfway, and fold, root to rise. Hands through, heart center. Inhale. Let it go, exhale. Come up halfway, flat back, and on an exhale, plant the hands, bend the knees, work through your flow. And breathe. Bend the knees, look between your hands, step or hop to the front, come up halfway, fold, root down through your feet, use your core, follow your hands up, look up, exhale, hands through heart center, 2 more, inhale, let it go, exhale, come up halfway, flat back, and on an exhale, work through your flow, and breathe. Be in your body and stay with your breath. Make this your meditation in motion. Bend the knees, lift between your hands, step or hop to the front. Inhale, lengthen, exhale, fold. Inhale, root down through your feet, follow your hands up, look up, exhale. Hands through heart center, inhale. Let it go, exhale. Come up halfway flat back, and on an exhale, make your way to downward dog. And breathe. Inhale, forward to plank. 1 minute hold. Strong front body. Lift through the knees. Draw the tailbone towards your heels or hip bones towards your lower ribs. Find that tilt. Hug your lower ribs in. Engage your pecs. Puff the upper back. Puff the lower back. And use your breath to find the ease in the effort. Don't make it too hard. Hold. All right, let's drop to our knees, hips to our heels, forehead on the mat. Hands by your side, palms facing up. Give your shoulders a break. Breathe into your body. Learn to soften your body. And find the recovery. Round two is on our forearms. Interlock your hands, tuck your baby fingers in. Or plant your hands flat on the floor, step your feet back. Clock is ticking. Deep Ujjayi breaths that feed your body and help you find the ease in the effort, not making it too hard. Taking a break if you need it, if you're feeling it in your back. All right, that's it. Drop to your knees, hips to your heels, forehead on the mat. Hands outstretched in front of you this time. Try to get long through the spine. Feel the side bodies lengthening. And then soften your body. Plant the hands, curl the toes, make your way to downward dog. Work it. Bend the knees up between your hands, step or hop to the front. Come up halfway and fold. Root to rise. Hands to heart center. Let's get some side planks. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Come up halfway flat back. Just meet in downward dog. Forward to plank and over to the right. Right hand down, left hand up. Hold. Second hold. Left hand down, right hand up. Right hand down. If you can, actually all the way to our belly. All the way down, rest onto your belly. This works the back. Balance out some of this back work. Let's plant the hands, elbows by your side body. Just work a little splits here. Root down through the pubic bone. Press the mat back as you Your heart goes forward. Point your toes. Let's slide our hands to our lower ribs and let's come more to an upward dog. See how far you can go. Heart forward. Hips stay on the mat. All right, let's lower. Keep your pubic bone down. Keep your toes touching. Hands are by your side. We're going to lift and lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Move at your own pace. Use your back body to lift and lower with lots of control. All right, let's hold and bring your hands by your side, palms face down. Pubic bone down, spread your toes. This time lift arms and legs. Inhale, lift and lower. Lift and lower. Lift. And lift. Let's hold it here. Hold, spread the fingers. Spread the toes. Draw the hands in a little closer. Feel that back body working. Hands are by your side. Work your upward dog. Hips are off the floor. Over your toes. To downward dog. Find it. Make it feel good in your body to bend your knees. Find what works. And then bend the knees. Look between your hands. Step or hop to the front. Come up halfway. And fold. Inhale, root down to your feet. Follow your hands up as you look up. Swing your right arm underneath your left. Hands meet. Bend the knees. Lift the right leg up high over the left. Hook the foot around you or place it beside you for balance. And now work on squaring the hips. Right hip back, left hip forward. Squeeze your arms together as tight as they'll go. Squeeze your legs together as tight as they'll go. Hold. Elbows up, forearms away. Open the upper back. Feel it. Inhale, arms up. Look up. And then swing the left arm underneath the right. Bring your hands to meet. Or you grasp opposite shoulders. On the inhale, lengthen. Exhale, bend the knees. Lower the hips. Left leg up high over the right. Place it either beside you for balance or hook it around that calf. And then square the hips. Left hip back, right hip forward. Squeeze the arms and legs. Elbows lift, forearms away. Hold. And then release. Inhale, arms up. Look up. Exhale, hold it up. Fold. Come up halfway flat back, and on an exhale, flow it out. Or just meet in downward dog and breathe. Bend the knees, lift between your hands, step or hop lightly to the front. Come up halfway and fold. Root to rise. Hands to the heart center. Lower the hips, bend the knees, arms up. Utkatasana, find it. Root down through your heels. Draw your belly in, tailbone down. Wiggle the toes. Try to hold. And then let it go. Forward fold. Come up halfway flat back, and on an exhale, plant the hands, bend the knees. Meet in downward dog. Right leg up. Flex the foot, reach to the heels. Bend the knee, step the foot in between your hands, drop the back knee, find your low lunge, your arms up. Find some back work, up and back, up and back. All right, let's release, hands by your side. Lift that back leg, runner's lunge, palms facing down. Draw the belly in, heart forward. Lift through that left knee. And then left hand down, right hand up. Work that twist. Don't let that right sitting bone move out too much to the right. Draw it in and back. Nice and light on that left hand. Right hand down, meet in downward dog. And breathe. Left leg up. Find that line from your spine to your leg. Reach to the heel. Bend the knee, plant the foot in between your hands and drop your knee. Inhale, arms up. Up and back. Up and back. Runner's lunge. Let the hands lift that right knee. Find it. Lift through the belly. Heart forward. Hold. Right hand down. Left hand up. Work it. Nice and light on that right hand. Left sitting bone moving in and back. One long line with your arms. And then make your way to downward dog. And breathe. Bend the knees, look between your hands, step or hop to the front, come up halfway. And fold, root your eyes. Hands to heart center, Utkatasana, lower the hips, bend the knees, arms up. Find it. Sit a little lower if you can, hold. Breathe. And 5, let it go, forward fold. Come up halfway, flat back, make your way to downward dog. And breathe. This time, just step your right foot forward, back heel up. Find your runners, find your high lunge. Sit a little lower. If you need to bend that left knee, bend it. If you can straighten it, straighten it. Move to your runner's lunge. Lean forward, heart forward, one long line. With that leg in the spine, hold. And then arms straight out. Use your core, hold. Hands to your heart, inhale, lengthen, find the length, and twist to the right. Use that elbow as leverage. And twist from the ribs. And one, clap the hands. Make your way through to downward dog. And breathe. Step the left foot through, right heel up, high lunge, find it. Sit a little lower if you can, work it. And then runner's lunge, hands are by your side, straighten that right leg, lean forward, heart forward. You can reach the hands forward, use your core. And then hands to your heart, find the length, and twist to the left. Use the elbow as leverage. And one, hands down, make your way to downward dog. And breathe. Bend the knees, look between your hands, step or hop lightly to the front. Come up halfway and fold. Root your eyes. Hands through heart center. Again, lower the hips, bend the knees. Utkatasana, find it. Find these shapes in your body. And then forward fold. Come up halfway, flat back, and meet in downward dog. And breathe. Bring your right foot forward, drop your back heel, find your warrior one. Breathe. Hands are by your side, lean forward, heart forward, try to keep that back heel down. You can keep your hands here or reach the hands up, hold. Nice stretch in that back calf, hold. Nice, plant the hands, make your way to downward dog. And breathe. Left foot forward, right heel down, warrior one, work it, find it. These familiar shapes. And then go right to your hands by your side, lean forward, heart forward, find it, straighten that right leg. Stay here, reach the hands. And then let it go. Meet in downward dog. And breathe. All right, bend the knees, look between your hands, step or hop to the front, leave a bit of space. Keep your feet a distance apart, grab your big toes with your first 2 fingers and your thumb. Press down with your toes and up with your hands, forward fold. Elbows open up. Get long through the spine. Feel the back of the legs opening. lower the hips. Malasana, lower the hips. Toes out, heels in if you want, whatever kind of malasana you want, hands in. Just soften if it's hard for you. If it's easy like me, try to contain and lift maybe 2 inches. Elbows on the inside of the knees, hands to your heart and hold. Everybody plant their hands and see if you can bring your knees up to your triceps. You can stay here or work your Vinyasa. Shoulders move past your wrists, look forward and up. Pick the feet up, hold. If you can spring it back, and fold, or flow. Breathe. Everybody meet in downward dog. All right, right foot forward, left heel down. Let's make our way to Warrior Two. It's a nice basic class, not doing anything new. Just find Warrior Two in your body. Feel it. Soften the shoulders. Reach a little longer with the shoulders and the wrists. Hold. Sit a little lower. Find your core. Tuck your tail now. Let's go to side angle. Right arm down, left arm straight up. Or you can rest your right forearm, whatever one works for you. Reach that left hand above. Just get a nice, try to feel it in your right inner groin and your left side body. Get long. You gotta find that line. Nice. Back to Warrior Two. Windmill the arms. Make your way to downward dog. All right. Left foot forward, right heel down. Just try to find Warrior Two. Just settle in. Let your body remember this pose. Find your core. Get long through your arms. Try to get deeper. And then right to a side angle. Whichever side angle works for you. Trying to open the left groin and get long through the right side body. Nice. Back to Warrior Two. Settle in. And then windmill the arms and make your way to downward dog. All right. Stay here, we're coming right back. If you want an extra flow, bend the knees, up between your hands, step or hop to the front, come up halfway. And fold, root your eyes. Hands to heart center. Inhale. Let it go, exhale. Come up halfway, flat back, and make your way through your flow. When you get there, right foot forward, left heel down. Let's work Warrior One. Find it. Try to square the hips. Just find the work of that. Right hip back, left hip forward, even if you can't do it. All right, cactus arms. Feel the upper body opening. Back working. And then go right to interlock your hands behind your back. Try to get the heels of the hands to meet. Up and back, these nice simple movements. And then bow. Let your head hang. All right. Let's release our hands. Shorten your stance. We're going into Trikonasana from here. You can grab your toe or right hand on the inside, straighten both legs, lift that left arm up. Just try to get long through the right side body there, or make it hold your body up, get long through the left side body. Hold. And one, bend the knee. Make your way to downward dog. That's a kind of a weird transition. Left leg forward, right heel down. Let's enjoy Warrior One. Make it feel good in your body. Oh. Sit a little lower. All right. Cactus. Work it. And then right to your interlock your hands. Opposite grip. Opposite baby finger forward. Up and back. And then bowing. Keep that left sitting bone moving in and back. Don't let the left hip stick up. All right, release the hands. Shorten your stance, 2 straight legs, grab your toe, or just find whatever Trikonasana. Left hand on the inside of that left foot. Just find it. Nice. All right, plant the hands and make your way. Breathe. Bend the knees, look between your hands, step or hop to the front. On the inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, root down to your feet. Pull your hands up, no down. Exhale. Hands through, heart center. All right, hands to your hips. So find these, I love these standing balancing poses. I find that's what I'm doing on my own. Rooting down to the left foot, bend the right knee. Find your drishti. You lock your hands over that right knee and hug it in. You can stay here, left hand on your hip, right hand on your knee, or grab that right toe. Just find that length. Straighten the leg if you can. Rooting down through the standing leg, finding that grounding. Opening up. All right, right to tree pose. It's going to be a long one-sided. Right hand on the inner thigh or on the floor, hands to your hip. Just try to find it, stay grounded, stay balanced. Find your core. Push your foot into your thigh into your foot. Let's just open up to whatever our variation works for you for 10. Hands through heart center, right knee forward, plant feet. Left knee lifts. Interlock your hands over that left knee and hug it in. Root down through that right foot. Spread the toes. Right hand on your hip, left hand on your knee. Stay there. Grab your big toe. Just lengthen out, extend, find that. Square those hips. And then open up, if that works for you, either your knee or your foot. And one, let's go. Tree pose. Hands to your heart. Settle in here. Find your core. Push your foot into your thigh into your foot. Open up for 10. Don't try too hard. And that balance between strength and softness. Really nice, hands to your heart center. That knee forward. Inhale. Let it go, exhale. Come up halfway flat back, make your way through to downward dog. And breathe. Right leg up and open, bend the knee and open the hips. Find it. It's like you're holding the ceiling up with your right knee. Stay here, flip your dog, work it with the hips, with the heart. Extend to the right hand, hold. All right, right hand down, lift that right leg up, three-legged dog. Step that foot into the middle of the mat. Walk your hands back, 2 straight legs, pyramid pose. Just soften into this. Nice. Bend the knee, plant the hands, make your way to downward dog. Left leg up and open. Bend the knee and open the hips. Find that. Stay there. Or flip your dog. Lift the hips with the heart. Left hand down, 3-legged dog. Left leg straight back. Step the foot into the middle of the mat. Walk your hands back, 2 straight legs. Downward pyramid pose. Hold, soften. And then this time, walk your hands over to the right for wide-legged forward fold. Heel toe, your feet the right distance apart. The narrower they are, the deeper the poses. The wider, the easier. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, find that flat back, start to walk the hands back. So the heels of your hands, heels of your feet line up. Elbows drag in. If you want to drop your head onto the mat and work your headstand, go ahead. Let's release. Nice. And then walk your hands out. Back to the front, turn both feet to the front, and make your way to downward dog. All right. Right foot forward, left heel down. Find warrior 1. Up and back, find some back work. Find the work of squaring the hips, right hip back, left hip forward. Lots of weight in that back foot. And then let's go to half moon. Kick that back leg up. So you can just drop the right hand to the floor. You can hold it halfway, whatever half moon you want to work. One long arm. Try to stack the hips. Flex the back foot. Nice. Left hand down, step it back. Right foot back, flow it out. All right, left foot forward, right heel down, warrior 1. Feel that shape. Nice. And then half moon. Right hand down, work this. And then when you get to downward dog, bend the knees, look between your hands, step up off to the front. Come up halfway and fold. Lower the hips, bend the knees, hands through, heart center, right arm up. Bend the right knee, grab the inside of the foot with your hand. Bring your knees to meet. Tuck your tailbone, left arm up. And then you can just stay here or start to kick and reach. Kick and reach. Kick your foot into your hand into your foot. Open that front body, work the back body. And 1. All right, and release. Left arm up. Bend the left knee, grab the inside of the foot with your hands, bring the knees to meet, right arm up. Stay here, start to kick and reach. I find these are the poses I find myself doing, just standing on my dock or in my kitchen. All these one-legged standing balances, hold. Love the way they make my body feel. Inhale, arms up. Let it go. Come up halfway flat back, and on an exhale, blow it up. All right. Work your downward dog. This is the last downward dog of the day here. Hold and do what you need to do. And then bend the knees, look between your hands, step or hop, just sitting. I don't know if here's something more. All right. Let's get right down onto our backs. Let's get our back bends in. We're just going to do one set. So you work either your bridge or your wheel, whatever works for you. Bring your heels really nice and close. Try to make sure the outsides of the feet are parallel to the outsides of the mat. We're going to lift the hips. If you're going to your wheel, hands are by your ears, fingertips towards your shoulders. Come to the top of the head and push up. Just try to hold. If you want to lift your legs, go ahead. I don't feel strong enough. All right, lower, lower, lower. Just try to find some stillness here. Resist the urge to fidget or move. And then hug in. Gently grab the backs of your legs. One roll up, nice and gently. Plant the feet a comfortable distance from your hips. Grasp opposite elbows and just round the spine out. Nice. All right, let's bring the soles of the feet to meet, hips towards your heels. Hands behind you and find that length in the spine at first. Get long. The more you press on the outsides of the feet, the more the knees open up. Find that. You can stay here and grab your big toes with your first two fingers and your thumb. Dig your elbows into your hip crease and fold with a nice flat back. Let your head hang and let your back round. Let's roll up. Let's go into our twist. Hug that right heel into the left hip. Left ankle on the outside of that knee. Left hand behind you. Reach with the right. The elbow on the outside of that knee. Just find that twist. I know it's really hard to hang in there to the very end. Find that twist in your body, make it feel good. Little counter twist if you feel good about that. Otherwise, we're going to the other side. Switch it up. Right hand behind you, left hand reaches. Inhale, lengthen, hook that elbow on the outside of that knee and twist. All right, let's release and lie all the way back. Let's work a dead sheep, if you're still with me. I'm going to time this for a minute. We're just going to settle in here. See if you can give yourself this. So just plop the shoulders onto the mat. Line up the wrists and the shoulders, the ankles and the hips. Just let the hands flop. And just hold it here. Clock is ticking. The idea is to use as little muscle contraction as you can. Just kind of use alignment to hold your body up. I mean, obviously you're using some muscle work here. But just lining up the bones. coming back to your breath. All right, that's your minute. And then I'm going to do a proper, we have 5 minutes that haven't been doing proper Shavasanas. I'm going to turn the lights out. So you just let yourself, if you're still with me, lying down on your backs, hands by your side, palms facing up. Just letting go here. Using your breath to soften your body. Starting with your heels, working up your legs to the back of your knees. And then up the tops of your legs to your sitting bones. Feel them widen. Move from your sacrum along the length of your spine right to the back of your head. And just feel the connection. And then bring your awareness to your shoulder blades along the length of your arms, right to the back of your hands, and let this be a trigger to let the earth let go. Get good at this. The earth will support you. Don't forget to soften around your eyes, your ears, your nose and nose. Feel your breath and see if you can cover a breath from the moment it arises to the moment it subsides. And see if you can make your body disappear, feel like a cloud of sensation. And notice if your mind has wandered. Back to your breath and body and space. And you're welcome to stay in Shavasana to end your practice. I'm going to end this Shavasana with my Bodhisattva vow. Beings are numberless. Vow to serve them. Delusions are inexhaustible. Vow to transform them. Reality is boundless. Vow to perceive it. The awakened way is unsurpassable. Vow to embody it. And I'll end this series with the Sanskrit saying that the divine in